Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Vitiligo Friends on Blog Talk Radio. Thanks for joining me again today. And Joanne is back with me. Hello. We're going to be discussing exercise and yoga for autoimmune diseases. And we're going to talk a little bit about the different coping techniques as well that one can use. First thing I wanted to share with you today, Joanne and listeners, is this cool product that I found. Have you ever been to a little shop called Lush at the mall? No, I have. L-U-S-H. It is so cool. Everything in there is made, it's all natural products. So, like, they have this thing that looks like a salad bar, and it's like facial scrubs. And they actually make it there with, like, real avocados and whatever kind of stuff. They just get out of this little refrigerator and mix it all up. And so when you pick something out, you go over to the thing and take it out. And then this neat find that I wanted to share with you, it's a bar of lotion. And it has, like, cocoa butter and shea butter. And this particular one I bought has black pepper oil and ginger oil, which both of those are being tested now. Well, the black pepper is being tested to heal vitiligo, well, to repigment the skin. I don't know about healing it, but to repigment the skin. And then I have read in several different places of people who have used ginger root, which has been juiced, and then they apply that juice on their skin, and then that has repigmented the skin. So I'm going to be doing a video blog about the process, how to make the juice. And then the experiment, I'll go on and put it on for several weeks, and
so we'll follow.
So you'll follow the experiment, yeah. Good. The progress of it, exactly. So that would be fun to see if that really works, because it's so hard when you go to websites and you look at what they say has healed them, and or when you read the words, and unless you see pictures, it's really hard to believe it. And even when you do see some pictures, it's still hard because people can manipulate photos. I've gone to a couple of websites that have, like, special oils that are supposed to cure vitiligo, and when I look at the before and after pictures, it is so obvious, like, that they did something to them, and that's sad. But
even the ones where they show, this is what I look like before and after, and it's a weight one, it's almost like you can tell they moved their head onto a different body or something.
Yeah. Or they've used the manipulation tool in Photoshop where you can, like, squeeze the stuff in, so they've got a waistline now. Well, this lotion contains those oils in it, and then here, give me your hand, and then it goes on, it just glides on your skin. Like, can you feel the oils? It just glides on there. And it looks like a bar of soap.
Yeah, mind you, it looks like she's taking a bar of soap and washing my hand and not putting lotion on me, since you can't see what she's doing. But it does. You can tell that it's leaving my skin. You can tell that it's lotion.
Now, the nice thing about going to this shop and then applying this, the young lady who was showing this to me, she put that on and then massaged my hand. After putting the lotion on, and so I bought it just because
she rubbed your hand.
There was no price that she would do that every day, sadly. So,
and it smells good too.
It smells delicious, doesn't it? I just have it sitting here by my desk because I'm going to put it on every day just to see if maybe that will help stimulate repigmentation because of those oils in it. And this reminds me, because I need something that's a constant reminder to either take medicine or vitamins or apply it, so this sits right here. And this whole area smells so good because of the oils that are in that. I really
now, are you going to start pictures? Like, seriously, this is day 1, and then day 3, 4, 5. I mean, you're going to do this show pictures on your
Well, I wasn't going to, but I guess now I have to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just kidding.
We're going to do that.
No, absolutely, I will. Come on, we're not going to do the before and after.
You're lost in higher progress, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely, because that's the only way to do it. But and I'll do it in pictures. That's a great idea. I was going to do it just on the video, but that's a good idea too, to do it in pictures so that not everybody has to look at the whole video. As entertaining as it will be, they can look at the photos just to see that it is real. Or if it doesn't work, I mean that's always a possibility. It may or may not work. All right, let's cut to the first thing I want to talk about. Is first we want to say the different, I guess, not therapies, but therapies,
techniques or
things that one can do to relax. So there's yoga. What's another one?
We talked about Tai Chi. We talked about
journaling.
Qigong.
And that's spelled Qigong, but you pronounce it Qigong. So, and then coping techniques, which you teach in your class also.
Right.
And but one of the things is that living with vitiligo, isn't easy. In fact, it's downright difficult because we have to deal with uninvited questions, concerns, stares, unsympathetic doctors. There's nothing worse than your doctor making you feel like an idiot because, you're asking questions that he doesn't have an answer to. But then they turn it around to, you're the idiot. Job discrimination. I have several people who write in that they feel like they've been discriminated against the job because of their vitiligo, which, naturally, people that are overweight get discriminated against. So imagine also, if you are much darker skinned and then you've got, vitiligo on your face and stuff, that to get a sales job, people might discriminate against you because, they might think that would turn customers off, but, that's wrong. You can't, you cannot not give somebody a chance like that. And that's just a few of the things that we get from the outside world, but, they're actually kinder than what we do to ourselves. We wonder what caused it, why we got it. Is it to serve some greater purpose? And then we feel subconscious and self-conscious about it. And if we didn't have a healthy self-esteem before the vitiligo made its grand appearance in our life, it can quickly spiral further downward. We can even avoid social events because we're embarrassed. And many days, people obsess about finding a cure or spend hours on the Internet and lots of money on these cures. And in the end, just feel isolated and broke, because things are not inexpensive, especially these, touted vitiligo cures. They're like $80 a bottle. And one of the things that just makes me laugh when I'm looking at these companies that sell this stuff is that, it's $80 a bottle. But you can buy it in a, 4-gallon jug if you want to, and that's like $400. And I was thinking, man, if your product works, is somebody really going to have to buy 3 gallons of it? Because oils on your skin, you don't use very much. So, that would be like taking a bath in it.
And is most of the things that you're talking about, are they all lotions? Is there any?
They're not lotions. They are like these cures that you read about online, or just their oils. Basically, I'm trying to think of anything else that has been touted as a cure. No, they're really just all oil kind of stuff. So, it's pretty lightweight. Seems like you wouldn't need too much to apply. Anyway, I've never heard anybody say they really work. But in the end, the good news is that we don't have to be sad because we have vitiligo. And just because there isn't a cure, there are lots of things we can do to have a fuller life and bring inner peace and potentially repigment if one of the causes or one of the stimuli of vitiligo is stress. And those kind of things are what we just discussed, yoga and other slow, what would you call those kind of techniques. You know, I mean, they slow down your heart rate.
Oh, yeah, and they have the calming effect, and it's kind of one of the, I always like to talk about the positive energy in and the negative energy leaving, and a lot of them are trained to do just that. And I don't know Tai Chi very well, but when you talk to somebody and they talk about all the different forms and the stances and everything, they all mean something, and they're all about the breathing and the breath, and just everything just builds that self-confidence. So they talk about the yoga and the Tai Chi as two great ways of a coping technique.
Mm-hmm. And so then it not only builds your body strength, then because you were saying it helps your self-esteem, but it builds you internally too. So then the chemicals that are released, and let's go over that once again too, because we had discussed that quickly last time. But I was comforted by learning the chemicals that were released when I was having a stressful period in my life, and that those low levels of these hormones or chemicals were causing disturbances in my body, and I needed to do something to burn them off or get rid of them. So it was either relaxation or exercise, two methods. What were those chemicals again?
Well, and I'm just going to give you, and as far as the total medical rundown, it's very long and complicated, and it even goes over my head. But the epinephrine and norepinephrine basically just help to raise your body's metabolism. So when you talked about feeling your heart rate and your palms sweating and all that, they're designed to curse through your body to help you, fight or flight, run or fight.
If there's an instant where you need to react. Okay.
Right. And it's basically for survival. And today we don't need to go fight bears or, whatever it was.
I don't know what world you're living in, but I do.
Okay. I don't have that. And then, testosterone is actually a hormone that can raise your blood pressure like hundreds of times what it should be. So if you can just have this one hormone going through your body to do that kind of damage, and like you said, and then stay in your body, and while it was supposed to do something to save you, by staying in your body that long, it does not save you. It really hurts you. And
because then it starts to break down your cell structure, right?
Right. And they even can do some, it sounds strange to say that hormones can actually damage your body by tearing it, but you can actually get like tears in the organ walls and tissues and the linings and stuff of your organs in your body by the rush of these chemicals. And it's kind of like when you talked about exercise, and counterbalancing that would be, to do exercise, because it would be still increasing the blood flow and the heart under those conditions that you're putting it. You're deciding when to go and when to stop and to do it at the right level, not because some guy just called you up and broke up with you and your body jumps into that mode. You are regimenting yourself and doing that in your own time and your own control. So then that's healthy to get your heart rate up. But to just have the chemicals do it, it's not a safe thing.
And then because you can experience long-term negative effects, which potentially could be something that is stimulating that gene, the vitiligo gene, to turn on. And I can see where that would happen. One of the coolest things, though, about vitiligo's gene turning off and on is that when you go sit in the sun or when you do certain treatments and you see little freckling, you know that it's not permanent. That there is, your body still has the ability to pigment, but just there's something stopping it. And so it's only natural that we try every method we can to see if something works for us. And that's what I'm really excited about this ebook that I've written. It's called Yoga Therapy for Vitiligo, to stimulate your own body to start to heal itself. And then maybe it will turn that vitiligo gene off, or and allow your body to repigment naturally.
Well, and if nothing else, just by doing everything you just said, the yoga and whatever, you're promoting that peaceful, calm body. And so your body heals better when it's calm. So,
and you're going to look good.